cross over to the west side of San Antonio and to see the beauty that we do have here.
And he had an ambition of one day having his own business. And that's how Division got created.
Truly honored for you guys to be recognizing me this way.
Our Westside Family YMCA has been it's been in our community since 1979.
The traditional West Side, just west of the downtown and out of the city. And it cries for very grassroots level economic development.
Well, Samantha is really all about helping other people be successful. And you will see her out in the community working with others, helping others. And she realizes that through helping others be successful, that makes her successful.
It's nice having Samantha in our business community because she has honesty and integrity. She knows her business, the insurance business. She probably knows other businesses too. And number three, she's really involved in what goes on in our neighborhoods.
Have you ever met Samantha? If you met Samantha, if she's in the room, you're gonna notice it. She's have a bubbly personality. She have all that energy. She smiles. She makes you feel good immediately when you are around her.
Small businesses in San Antonio are the backbone of the city. They contribute hundreds, thousands of dollars to our economy. And they also play a significant part in ensuring that San Antonio is a leader in business in the state of Texas. And I think we have to give them the support that they need to thrive. And definitely they are a force to be reckoned with. And when I think of small business owners, successful ones, I think of Samantha Martinez. Now, she could have chosen to begin her small business anywhere in San Antonio, but she chose to build it here and maintain her roots in the West Side, where insurance is definitely needed by families, and she has definitely done well in her small business.
When I was a kid, I never really imagined myself being an insurance agent. So when I went to go work for smaller insurance companies in the claims department, that's when I found my passion for insurance, because I found out there was a lot of customers and clients who didn't understand coverage or weren't educated enough, and they were just, they needed to sit down and really understand what it was that they were doing. The biggest influences of my life, I have a lot, but the main one would be my father. My father, he's got a very strong business and work ethic. I've watched him work since I was a little girl, helped him work, and was out there. He has a sign company, so I would go out there with him and the crane trucks and watch him put the signs up, and I mean, he's amazing to me. I adore that man. My mom has also been a big mentor for me. She's been the calm part of me, the one that kind of settles me and keeps me grounded. My grandparents have been a very big mentor to me because they've always been able to help me see that things do happen, but there's always ways to get through them. So they've all contributed to me being who I am today and my work ethic.
So congratulations, Samantha. More power to you. Go San Antonio, go West Chamber.
Samantha, here for your Farmers Family and District 46. We want to congratulate you for this wonderful work. We are very, very proud of you and what you have accomplished.
Samantha Martinez, felicidades amiga. I am so proud that you are being recognized for this wonderful award as Entrepreneur of the Year. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for what you do for the community.
So I feel very blessed and honored to receive this award from the West San Antonio Chamber of Commerce. I wouldn't have been able to do it without the support of the West San Antonio Chamber of Commerce, along with the impresarios and my family, my husband, my daughter, and my mom, and lots of prayers from my grandparents. So it's a big blessing for me.
chancellor really pulled together the board, and so he helped stabilize the board. And then he started working to bring consistency throughout the district.
Under the leadership of Dr. Leslie, we've been able to, grow our students, and we're at capacity. And he's been able to help us by supporting, staff here at the Southwest Campus and at San Antonio College, and giving the students the education that they need to build their lives.
Sure. So my opinion on Dr. Leslie's impact since he's been in San Antonio is tremendous. And I really had this last bond election to see his vision and to see how much he cares for San Antonio, even though he's not from San Antonio. But he has done a tremendous thing with this last bond election, and I think it'll be a legacy that San Antonians will remember for many, many years, and I think they'll always associate this period of Alamo Colleges with Dr. Leslie and his vision.
Through Dr. Leslie's vision, WETC has evolved. We have had over 15,000 students in 11 years. WETC has been successful to the point that we are now at capacity.
Unfortunately, Dr. Leslie has been one of the greatest supporters, and even more so when we received a national recognition, the Bellwether Award that Dr. Leslie was there in Florida to accept on behalf of Alamo Colleges. So our program really is making an impact in the West Side community and Greater San Antonio.
So Dr. Leslie, as he led or has led the Alamo Community Colleges, is the critical support for making all things happen through the Alamo Community Colleges system. Supporting the Westside Education Training Center for improving the lives of our students and their families. Supporting Alamo Community College districts for early college high schools takes fantastic leadership.
Here, but I first want to say how touched and humbled I am by this recognition, and I understand that this is the first of this category that the West Chamber is doing, so that's very, very touching for me. But I have to say that this is not about me. This is about the 5,000 employees that we have at the Alamo Colleges, the 100,000 students that we have here each year, the amazing community support that we've received. We're doing a lot of international work now, particularly with Mexico. We have a number of initiatives there, increasingly with India, with Ecuador, with Brazil. We may be doing work in Namibia. There's a lot of governments, literally, that are coming to us asking for our help because of the reputation that we've garnered in the programs that we do. We're training professionals from Chinese technical universities, as well as several European countries as well. So I've got a wonderful team here, people who are bright and passionate and compassionate, and that's what's made all the difference. When I came here, I recognized that we had the potential to be the best community college in the nation, and we're very close to becoming that after all this great work from everybody involved. So that's who I am and what I do.
Dr. Leslie, congratulations on your selection as the West San Antonio Chamber Educator of the Year.
So Dr. Leslie, congratulations on behalf of Alamo Academies. You have been such a successful leader in helping our students and mentoring our students, and we'd like to thank you.
Dr. Leslie, congratulations on receiving the Educator of the Year from the West San Antonio Chamber of Commerce, and best of luck in your retirement.
Well, Dr. Leslie, Bruce, and Cheryl, we're hating to see you all leave and go live in Colorado, but I know some of the grandkids are there and your new home is there, and I know you all are going to have a wonderful, wonderful time.
Congratulations, Dr. Leslie.
Dr. Leslie, first of all, congratulations on your Educator of the Year for the Westside Chamber Award. It's very much deserved, and for you, my good man, I wish you the best of health, joy, and wealth as you write the next chapter of your life.
Guy's a legend. I mean, he's been in public service for his entire adult life. Military, he was a teacher, He's held several government offices, and he's done outstanding at each and every one of them. I've had a lot of successes in working with Commissioner Elizondo on the west side. You know, in public service, we always want to protect and serve. You know, if it were up to me, I'd have a deputy on every street corner, and you know, we'd have 10,000 deputies running around the Bexar County streets. Now, we know that we can't do that. We've got to operate within our parameters. So, of course, every time we want to do a better job, we want to make the presentation to Commissioner's Court, I've always got an ally in Commissioner Elizondo. He's always there to give me the financial support that I need on whatever project or crime-fighting tool we might need or whatever effort. He's always there. And you know, it takes some convincing, of course. We've got to be able to state our case. We may not always get everything that we want, but we get everything we need.
Well, for me, kind of big picture, I'm thinking about perseverance and longevity. Frankly, a lot of people get pushed out of politics because politics sucks sometimes. But when you have someone who's a public servant that really wants to give back to the community and doesn't forget his roots or her roots, where they come from, I mean, I think it's shown in their actions, because talk is cheap, right? My pop always taught me, actions speak louder than words. Coming into the office, taking over after my predecessor, and being the new kid on the block, you just don't know how the synergy is going to be between people and between elected officials. And so I just started off with a very humble mindset, a very determined mindset, knowing that the commission has been around for a long time. I always want to respect everybody, but it's been a pleasure. We've had many closed-door discussions about relevant issues with no cameras, and I get to see people's hearts and what really makes them tick. And it's been a pleasure to work with him, amongst some of the other commissioners as well.
Well, we've been partners now in the Commissioner's Court for the 17 years I've been here. Of course, he was here before I was here. But working together, we've been able to do some very significant projects for San Antonio and for the West San Antonio. He's a senior member of the court. He's got a better memory than an elephant. He can remember what happened 20, 30 years ago. The walking encyclopedia. You can't replicate that. So we're able to work on projects to understand what's happened in the past, not to make the mistakes of the past. So yes, it's extremely important.
Well, public service is, you know, like forever. And in my case, I come from a family that always has either been in business or just working, and the whole motivating theme has always been to be servicial. I've got a career after my graduation from St. Mary's University. I immediately did my service for the military and the Marine Corps, and then I came back and I did my public service continuing and public education, and I became a school teacher, band director, administrator for 18 years. I ran for state representative because I got involved with school finance. And at that particular problem, I had already been sensitized to the inequities in this state. This wonderful state of ours is lacking in many of the things that it does for its people. Eventually, at the time, however, my wife was still trying to keep us going on the meager income that this state pays a state rep, and so she was booking my orchestra, and I was we were having a hassle back and forth going to Austin and all of that. Had four special sessions twice during that legislative year. And then she was, on top of all of that, busy with 3 teenage boys, all in high school at the same time. So I decided, upon learning from my dear friend Tom Stohansky, who was my predecessor here, that he did not plan to run again. I announced for commissioner, and that was in 1981, around there. So in '82, in that election, I became commissioner, won, and I've been here ever since.
Commissioner, we all know that in public service, a life lived in public service is a life well lived. And so I thank you from the bottom of my heart for your service to our country, for your service to our county, and for your service to your constituents. Congratulations on winning this award from the West Side Chamber. God bless.
Commissioner Elizondo, newsflash, you're not just a musician from the West Side. You're a public servant in every aspect of your life from the West Side. And you've done the responsible thing with the authority that the good Lord has blessed you with and given you stewardship over. So thank you for your service. Congratulations on this very coveted award that you deserve tremendously. And we can't forget your wife. You married up like I did, so we need to congratulate your wife for supporting you all these years. God bless you.
Well, Paul, congratulations on your lifetime award from the West San Antonio Chamber of Commerce. You're very deserving of it.